Next up, Logan's Run versus Fate of the Furious.
Logan's Run. It's 2274, good year, and we find ourselves in a fun-loving, sexy, seemingly idyllic culture.
You're beautiful. Let's have sex.
Where youth is king, and once you reach 30, you get to ascend into an even sexier reincarnation. That is, until Logan 5, a cop assigned to catch and kill the runners who try to escape, discovers that there might be a better, longer way to live.
Okay. Fate of the Furious, cars versus submarines. The poster says it all. Well, not all of it. There's also Charlize Theron, who is so brilliant at hacking that she lives in a plane that never lands, and she decides to get Vin Diesel to do her bidding. And what does she bid? She bids him to square off against his own team, a team that now has Lamborghinis and Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and they're on the ice fighting Russians and submarines. These were both my picks. These were both my picks. It doesn't work out all the time that like my pick versus your pick. It's not like that at all. So like
it's true.
Just the random nature of it.
I had not seen either of these movies before.
Logan's Run, my favorite thing about it, I have a sentimental attachment to it. It's the first time as a child that I stayed up past 11 o'clock. We had a babysitter and I was watching this movie. It was on TV and I stayed up past 11 o'clock. So it was a really big deal for me because I'm watching this movie and I'm like, oh, my mom always lets me stay up late. So I have like a sentimental attachment to this movie.
Yeah.
And it takes place in the future and it's kind of fun. What I love, and I always think of this, is the character Box by Roscoe, not Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Roscoe Lee Brown.
Roscoe Lee Brown, not Roscoe P. Coltrane.
Yes.
When he shows up, it is clear they spent easily $40 to $50 on special effects. Because that tinfoil wrapped Box shows up and he's like, fish, plankton, protein from the sea.
Fish, plankton, sea greens, and protein from the sea.
I fucking love that. I could watch a spin-off movie of that guy all day long.
And I think it's that he wants to crush them up and eat them.
Yes. Well, he's stockpiling them for a future thing. He's like a robot that's kind of
he's like storing
following his orders to the nth degree. So whenever runners come through, that's why you see the human beings that are frozen there.
Right.
Also.
He's storing them for the future.
For the future. Yeah. I love that fucking...
Overwhelming, am I not?
Am I not?
Yes.
I fucking love that.
This is very good.
So good.
Yes. This movie didn't leave a huge impression on me, and to be fair, I would say it is your basic sci-fi formula.
Yeah, it's good.
So the scene you were just speaking of is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
And pretty incongruous, and then like the scene at the end with the cats.
Yeah.
Feels like kind of a different movie, but
it takes place within its world and it's its own thing.
Yeah.
But we have to like just stop right there because it's kind of crazy. Fate of the Furious is fucking insane. There is no world in which planes don't land. They just fly forever. And Charlize Theron sometimes is on the ground for no fucking reason, despite her plane never landing. I don't know what the fuck that is. And then like Vin Diesel is like has to be convinced to square off against his team. So she kidnaps Vin Diesel's baby, which he had with a woman prior to, but like he didn't know that he had a baby.
I just want to say also this was my first Fast and the Furious movie I'd ever seen, so I was really confused, and he's very good at narrating like who everyone is and what's going on. But
but I don't have a real dog in that fight. Like I don't really give a shit because I feel like I didn't really.
It stood alone. It
stands alone.
Yes.
It's fucking insane, and I love that like The Rock and Vin Diesel hate each other. Yes. So like, if you watch the movie with that in mind, it's kind of delightful. That
you mean in real life?
Yeah, they fucking hate each other.
Ooh,
so they're never in scenes together. That's why the Hobbs and Calvin and Hobbes movie exists. Not Calvin and Hobbes.
No.
Hobbs and something else.
Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw.
I don't know why
Shaw
I know that,
Hobbs.
but I know that.
Hobbs and Shaw.
I think we can agree that.
Although The Rock would be good on Calvin and Hobbes.
The Rock can do anything.
So
he is for all genres. So I you know what? I'm going to stop you right there.
Yeah.
Fate of the Furious.
Much crazier.
Yeah. We'll talk about it more later, but yeah, I think
they have fucking heat-seeking missiles that they dodge with cars.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Easily much crazier.
you mildly enjoyed episode 6, wait till you get a load of episode 7. Cats versus Barbarella.